This is the history of tennis.
The history of tennis goes back to the 19th century. It was first played in Wales. It was in 1873. Walter played a game with the rubber balls and he enjoyed the game very much, so he decided to develop the standards of the game. Later that year, he published the first book of tennis rules. A few years later, in 1877, the first Wimbledon championship was held. It is not an easy task to be a professional tennis player. In a long match, they can be on the court for several hours without talking to anyone. They must be able to improve their high concentration. This is one of the most important requirements for every player. Players are warned to play calm even in the stressful situations. They cannot throw away the racket cruel. So, it is very difficult not to lose temper, not to let their mind let them down when the player feels that victory is near his or her mind's shoulders. Today's Olympic tennis players must stay in the Olympic village and compete only for a gold medal. There are rather strict rules for them and none of them can break the special exciting laws. Real tennis, royal tennis, lawn or modern tennis. These are the names given to this wonderful game. Firstly, it just meant game of the hand. It was an indoor game and it just meant to hit a wooden ball over a rope. The game turned out to be both very interesting and very attractive. It spread all over the world. Today it is famous, beloved for lots of people. My coach introduced all the rules of the play. What is very interesting for me, the rules almost have not changed since then. It can be played one-on-one, single, or two-on-two, or double. One becomes the winner. If he wins 6 games, all over at one game, that is one set. This can do only the one who adores and understands how nice and how attractive the game is. One becomes stronger, more concentrated and wiser. I know it for sure. I know 2 world-famous tennis players. They are Rafael Nadal, Rafa, who is the number 1 in men's singles, and Roger Federer, who is number 2 in men's singles. I also have my own vision of a new tennis game. I desire to create new rules for the players and new forms of playing, but it all is planned for the future, when I am the world-known number 1. And my coach advises to work more to do my best to reach the top of tennis. I am a strong-willed person and that is why I'm sure I will come to my top goal in tennis. At least I hope so.